Hey guys, it's Matt or Nuji, and today I have a tutorial on making 3D vectors, specifically a 3D AK-47 in Cinema 4D using Adobe Illustrator, Adobe Photoshop, and Cinema 4D. So let's get into it. First, let's open up your vector. Mine's already open right here. Open up your vector and select whatever gun you want. Usually they come with multiple guns. I'm going to be using the AK-47. Copy that, come in here and paste it. There we go. Then after you paste it, you want to save it as whatever you like. I'll save mine as my AK-47. Press OK. Then go to Photoshop. Open up whatever you just saved. So there it is. Next, what you want to do is go over to Layers and Control click the thumbnail. That's going to select the entire gun or whatever it is. Maybe it's a logo, text, whatever. It's going to select your gun in this case. And we'll go over to Paths, hit the drop down menu and go to Make Work Path. Tolerance will be 1.0 pixels. Press OK. Then it's going to make that little drawing out of it. And go on over to File, Export, Paths to Illustrator. Paths will be Work Path. Let's just save it as my AK-47 Cinema 4D. Now let's go into Cinema 4D and open that up. First, change your output to, or your film aspect to HD TV, just to give it a bigger area, like the render section. Then you're going to open up my AK-40, yes. Scale 1, connect spines, checked. Okay. So now you got your gun, but alas, it doesn't show up in rendering. So what you do is go to this cube holding a sphere and go to Extrude NURBS. Drag your vector into the Extrude NURB, and then you get this nice 3D gun. Let's bring in a cap by going to Caps on your Extrude NURB. Fillet cap start, fillet cap end, 2 on each because 5 is a little big, almost as big as a gun. 1 step. And that pretty much gives you a 3D gun, which is always a cool little still image, maybe for a background or something. But since I was a little fast, I'll just show you what you can do with this, maybe give you some ideas. Let's go over to rotation, hold shift and click the red one and bring it down to 90. By holding shift, it goes by 5s, so it's easier to get to that 90 and have a perfect angle. Now let's get a floor. Let's bring this up a little because it's inside the floor right now. So then you got this. Let's bring in a light. Raise it. Let's bring in 3 colors. One will be red. Another black. And the final one, let's put a luminance. So with this light, what you want to first do is maybe put on a soft map and say yellow. Then let's put the red on the gun so that's not affected, and you have that nice shadow like that. That's looking pretty cool. The higher up, the bigger the shadow. You don't want the shadow to take away too much. That's a good height. Then you want to bring in your text, because we're making a still image right now. Mine is going to be Nuji. Font, I'll be using Reboard. I'll put the download link in the description. change this back to HDTV. Let's do that same shift trick to get to 90. There it is. Put it back to normal. Let's scale this down a lot. Reboard's a big font. There we go. Depth, I'm gonna make it 0. I'll show you why. Let's make the text white. And there you have it. That's looking good. And you got that 3D gun. When you're using vectors, it's not only going to be guns. There's a lot of other things you can have. But for this case, I only have guns. You can use an assortment of guns, ranging from the FAMAS, the Galil. I don't even know what that is. The other FAMAS from Modern Warfare 2. Got your bolt actions, your models, AUGs, mini Uzis, just a ton of different things, and all over the internet are different vectors if you don't have them. But this will not work without Adobe Illustrator, so don't waste your time in doing this because it won't work. Also, there are more complicated vectors like skulls and such, but I wouldn't recommend using that because it doesn't look as good as 3D, or it doesn't look that good in 3D. Neither do circles, so just watch out for that. The grenade probably wouldn't work too well, and many people don't really know what a vector is, and it's pretty much an image that, when enlarged, doesn't become very blurry and stays clear, even if you zoom in and make it really, really, really big. And yeah, so guys, thanks for watching. This was just a little quick tutorial on how to make 3D vectors, specifically this AK-47. And this has been Matt. Thanks for watching. Remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys later.